Jesus says, truly, truly, I say to you, he who sins is a slave of sin. He says it in John 8:32, I believe. When you are enslaved to something, you do its bidding and its command. No matter what sin it is. If it's a angry master, then the spirit of anger will provoke you and cause you to get upset, start to fuss, start to fight, irritability, high blood pressure. A lot of this stuff has physical ramifications, deadly physical ramifications. And in regards to, let's just say, gangs and the violence and that whole lifestyle, you are merely the slave of the spirit of a gangster. See, in my hometown, Los Angeles, which is so ironic, the city of angels, the city of fallen angels came up with a plot that they were going to really start a new era of gangs in the form of Crips and Bloods. Now, gangs been around forever, but the version that Los Angeles produced was a real high-tech, real deviant, and militarized sort of black gang culture, all with the objective of destroying and killing off black youth and taking young black kids from becoming productive, respectful members in the society to detriments, to pretty much menaces to society. And we became enslaved and under the rulership of these fallen demons, these demonic gang leaders. Basically just use our minds, our vessels, to perpetrate their deeds and their acts. And so that's why the Lord says that you who sin, you are a slave of sin. There's a spiritual mechanism behind why we do what we do. Because we are being provoked and led by masters who get their enjoyment out of our sin, out of our murdering, out of our depression, out of our drug dealing and everything that falls under that umbrella. And we have to break free. No matter how much good you call yourself doing. I'm all hip to the recent arrest in Los Angeles. I think they arraigned some big notables, notable gang members and gang leaders out there back home, but you can't turn a new leaf when you still are in legions with these demons that rule over the Crips and the Bloods. These are spirits, man. I think it was a dude from Pasadena Bloods, and he was talking about how he literally was a Satan worshiper, how he practiced worshiping Satan, and how it got real for him because Satan would come visit him and do supernatural things and make his presence known, because he crossed over that divide by doing blood sacrifice, etc. A guy like that knows exactly what spirits are in control of gangs and that culture from all over the nation, from everywhere. The word thug is an Indian word. That came from Hindu gang members. Do your research. Thug is an old Sanskrit word. These people they were pretty much ancient version of criminals who used to rob and murder people. But they worship a demon that gave them their powers. See, everybody understands in the ancient world that if you want to be an expert and powerful in a particular field, seek the demon that rules in that field. Seek the demon that rules over lust and over pornography. If you're a stripper, or if you're somebody who works in that industry, pay homage to that demon, make sacrifices, and he'll empower you to be a entrepreneur in that endeavor. But the main point I'm trying to make here is all the figures you see in life, they're nothing but puppets and marionettes with some entity or demon pulling the strings. And so you can't escape them because you have now become in covenant with them. They are the ones that empower you to do their bidding. And you'll come across like a super thug or a super hoe or super head, all this crazy mess they got out here. But it's nothing but demons that's giving you the inspiration and the ability to do these things. Seek Christ, who is the proper head and Lord. Maranatha.